Just waiting for the streams to come online now. Twitch is live and YouTube is live.
Cool. Here we are.
Now to put on a Steam event so people know. Okay, just getting the Steam event set up, and then we'll get started here. Greg, and this is John, some of the chicken developers, and we're going to be showing off our favorite workshop creations today, and answering any of your questions or concerns or anything about the game. Just need to get one more link here. That's it. Just need to get one more link here. Okay. We have sent off our Steam event. We are live here on Friday the 13th.
Oh, it's Friday, that's true.
In October.
We should do scary creatures, but
we'll go through. We can kind of figure things out as we go. Oh, that's already really terrifying.
This is from the workshop. Oh, who made this? Let me see if I can find out. Where was it? This is Crab Bunny by Happy Feet. Spelled Hapifeat. This is awesome. It reminds me of like something from Toy Story, like the baby with the
all
the doll with the spider legs. Yeah.
I love this little guy. Let me bond with him so I can. Welcome. I'm gonna try to pronounce this right. We'll go with the Psylord.
The Psylord.
Yes, CSY Lord. On Twitch. Hi, I saw the Steam event. Yes, we just launched our Steam event to let everyone know that we're live streaming here, and we're starting to go through and show off some of our favorite stuff in the workshop, which is available to everyone. All right, where'd that little guy go? SI. Okay, so this is Shorty. I pulled him from our community nominated page here. Pop him up to the top. Where did he go? Oh, here he is, right here. By Sits Private, CYTZPVT, Bowler 4828. I love kind of the minimalism of this guy. Like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Oh, 9, I didn't count the tail. And he's just got so much personality in that tiny bit of space.
Like how the tail goes up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go eat that.
What would you call this? Would you call it like what is it? Like a chicken?
I mean, the legs, mouth, and eyes are all chicken, and then it's got this
It's got cat ears.
cat ears, cat tail, and then a tarantula body.
New species.
Yes. Let me find something that'll be fun to ride. Ooh. I like that one. Demon Snout by Bulborb87.
Okay, we got something half mechanical.
Yes, it's llama, sheep, pig, dragon horns. I love the sideburn cowtails. Jelly butter 1 2 3 4. Aye, Krampus is my number one. But we will bring Krampus in. Yes, he's on our thing. It's been very popular lately. Let me go ahead and throw this saddle on here.
Oh. Those those necks, are they like more rigid? Is that why they kind of move like that?
No, they don't have that much more rigidity. It's simply the look target me is rather high right now, so it's not bending. There it goes. Now he's not looking at me. I need to keep falling into my old habits here. There we go. Okay, bonded. There you go. Oh yeah, look at you. You're very cute. The pig snout, just the way it moves. Those are wolf eyes.
Yeah.
And then the combination, the dragon horn with the tail underneath, is just fantastic. Let me ride this guy. There we go. Yeah.
We got a whole party now. You have the chicken cat following along in the back.
That's great. Okay, let's bring out a few more other ones. So yeah, Jelly Butter 1 2 3 4. Likely the. I'm assuming he's on Twitch right now. This is your creation. Let me go ahead and bring this out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's gonna be mean.
Run, crab buddy. You're screaming.
There we go. Hey. Okay, now I just need to get close enough to him that I can bond with him.
Oh, he's fighting everything.
Let me go ahead and get you in my party here.
We've aggroed
the giants.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's
We're
right.
in for trouble.
I fixed the. I can't just disassemble them in one pass. All right.
Let's fight them. Attack creatures. Get them.
Wait, this is silly. I can despawn all of mine.
I can run away.
And then drop a bunch of these.
That works. TNT.
Boom. Tree as well.
Tree
Perfect.
Yeah.
The other guy's wandering off. All right, we're safe now.
I'm
Okay.
scared from the bomb.
Now I can respawn.
Krampus is number one. Did we spawn Krampus?
This is
Yeah,
Krampus.
Yes, I agree, Jelly Butter.
Yes. It's a great example of the personality of a creature here. So he's made of primarily dragon parts, but then he's got a goat legs, goat mouth.
Perfect. It's perfectly evil.
Some wonderful sheep legs. Dragon eyes.
That's for arms.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But so its primary thing has got to be the dragon part. So the aggressiveness of dragon parts kind of overrides any other timidness. So these right out of the box he's going to be very aggressive. Now we got the nice little bounce, the super bouncy goat legs. Go.
Yep.
this tree. So I've switched from guided riding into direct control, which means I
Your guy can use some help healing. I'm gonna give him a bandage.
Yes, he's a bit hurt.
Grab a bandage. My inventory. I should be able to do this.
I'm gonna watch my health in the upper left. Yeah, it went right up.
Yeah, it goes up. Yep.
Very nice.
Sharing is caring.
And then I can charge at stuff. Wait for it to recharge and go again. Boom. Nice. Okay, let me bring back the whole gang here and see what else we got. Tycho Bug comments, scary Krampus, yes. Well, some of these you can see already very horrifying how they're kind of put together and what they can do. Oh, this is great. So this is What? By Velkant.
Oh my god, this is What? It's another cute small thing. I like how that's got a chicken butt, elephant mouth, and
it's a cat head. It's a cat head, I believe.
It's got the giraffe
and then
antlers.
Yes, and I think those
Whatever
are
they're
dog
called.
eyes.
Yeah.
Hello, Green Jackdaw on Twitch. So we're showing off some of our favorite workshop creations, just for the pure weirdness of it all, and then we'll likely devolve into battling some stuff. It's a fun menagerie I've got going on here. I love this set of 4 here. They each have different mouths, eyes. Some have the same head blocks. So there's some other shared features, but they just have such a different face and personality just from a couple of blocks.
Yep.
And then they all animate differently based off their different legs and how they're connected. And you can see they forage on their own now.
Mm-hmm.
So as they get hungry, you can see Krampus here is almost starving, so let's go ahead and feed him.
Not much food out here. We're kind of like on the edge of the desert.
Yeah. I think these are all plant eaters. There you go, Krampus. Shorty, you too. There you go. We need more, stronger food here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Look at these beetles over here. They're playing with a...
They're trying to. I think they're trying to eat this, and it's caught up because they're both trying to eat it. It's being juggled because they each have 2 mouths.
Oh my god, you guys, what are you doing?
Distract one.
Oh, got scared of Krampus.
There he goes. He got to his mouth. Whoa! He just grabbed and threw the pizza.
I don't want this. Uh-oh. We got trouble.
I think he was just checking things out.
Get back off my pizza.
Okay. So let's go ahead and spawn something a little bit bigger and then try to take it down. Let's see here. What will provide a fun fight? Oh, that's disturbing. Oh, the Turtles by RK. That's very cute. Say, I'll spawn this just because it's. We'll start with the friendlier type stuff and get scarier as we go. It's with the old octopus leg, so we have a slight. So this is a cool thing.
Right. We can fix
so you
them
can
now,
see,
though.
right? So this creature is a little messed up right now, but here, let me bond with him. Too many active bonded creatures. What do you mean? Oh, I can only have 4 out at a time.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can pop these things off. I now have them right here. Pop them right back on. Finish. Boom. All fixed. Now, this isn't my creature, but if it was, then I could, in theory, go up to him and resave him to the workshop. Hello, Wolfmax1 on YouTube, saying, hello, long time no see. Welcome back to the stream. We have been very busy. Okay, so let's sign something big. This looks like a fun one to fight against. It's called Stegosaurus by Marquez David 2010. And then I'm also going to bring in the some of the other ones here.
Oh boy. Oh, that's so cool.
So he's made a full Stegosaurus here out of mech dino parts with spikes. So it's going to have really good stats. And then has...
What the hell is it doing?
It's running and jumping at the trying to jump strike that thing.
Yeah.
Hi, Alex Onicle. Alex Onicle. There we go. I think that's right on YouTube. Okay, so we got that guy, and then I wanted to bring in oh, definitely this guy. He's terrifying. Cube Crab by Dragonic Snake. No, he's immediately going to try to fight everything. But this is great. So this is showing off the new chain system. You can see the blocks that have eyes on them, those front 2 blocks are going to turn and bend to look at things. And then you have these 2 arm blocks that are going to try to look around and eat things as well. Which gives them some good range.
I called them off. You want to fight? Alright.
Arcana Benji on Twitch asks, I haven't played in a while, but is there a way to teleport home without dying, or maybe a map to guide me back? Not yet. Adventure mode is still very much you're in the wild. It is something we're looking at improving in the days and weeks and months to come. But we're trying to really focus down on the creature experience itself first before we get back to building out the adventure mode to kind of be what it can be. You'll notice that even though the world is rather large, this island, you can start to learn and understand where things are in a general way. And it's also extra easy if you use the beams to guide you. So I can see right now we're in the edge of the desert between 3 beams. And that one over there is the closest one, so that's the desert beam, which makes that one over there is the forest beam. And you can see the far one in the distance, that would be the start beam. And then down that way across the... I might be turned... Yeah, that one down there is the desert beam, and then this one up there is actually on the other side of the rift. Is the swamp desert one? That one.
You can always use the sun to show you north, south, east, west too.
Yeah, except I can't see the sun right now. It's all.
Yeah, we're in the foggy. Yeah.
Desert fog.
True. Yep.
Right. So you'll also, when you die, if you've set your up a bed, or you'll respawn there. Otherwise, you'll respawn at the last beam you have bonded with. So you can use that as well in terms of a quick way to get back if you don't venture out necessarily with things that you don't want to lose. But it is something we're aware of, that people want to have a better way of finding their way within the world, and it is something that we are going to address in the long term. Okay. So I wanted to bring out another creature, and I keep getting distracted by other creatures as I'm trying to get move through our list here. Here, I wanted to bring out Florosaurus by Lord of D. And Jelly Butter recommends the best place to live right now is the starting beam, so you can always find it again. I actually really like to build... Okay, so this is another older creature, so you can see that there's some errors here. Which, again, before it was really frustrating because you'd have something cool like this and you wouldn't be able to fix it. With the new system, we can go in... Oh, does it just need to be reconnected? There we go. Nope. Something weird's going on here. Let me try popping this a little bit off. I think we had just a bad block connection. I might be making this differently now.
It's pretty close. It had, yeah, it had those things.
And the tail on the back. There we go.
Is it still glitchy?
Yeah, I'm seeing a weird offset on the neck there. We'll have to look at that. Okay, so that's Florosaurus.
Yep. This is how we debug the game.
Let me go ahead and just break him down. There we go. Okay, so that's what we'll have to take a look at, find out what's going wrong, and make sure our data system can be updated properly. So a couple other things that came out here. Arcana Benji. Okay, I'll just wait. I've spent hours trying to find my owner lost items. My 7-year-old nephew is worse than me than trying to get home. Laugh out loud. Yes, yes. Again, it is. We know it is very much a quality of life type thing that we do want to improve and work on. We will likely try to create, at least in the more short term, some sort of quick way, because that is important to us, to that you're not running into these major game blocking things that are keeping you from playing more. Ulfmac's right. It'd be nice if your animal can lay eggs. Well, great news then. They totally can. We created a hatchery quite a while ago, actually. It's a structure item you can build. So I place it here. And then let me summon one of my creatures here. Wrong button. Let's have Shorty. So it'll be quick and easy. I command him to use the hatchery, and he sits down here. And now I can feed him to speed up the process. And there's the egg. So when this hatches, it will be a complete clone of our little guy here. So we'll have another Shorty right there. Or I could pop it open now and it'd be like breaking a wild egg that may or may not have good stuff in it. The way this thing walks with the... That's hilarious.
That's going to be changed soon, right?
Yes.
We're going to
again. Right. Part of this is due to a couple different systems and how they might work together. So, in order for these legs to move up and down, since they're on adjacent blocks here, we kind of need it to be able to bend in the middle there, or we need better tools for moving the whole creature. And then, secondly, you have all these attached up blocks. Now, because they're all attached to this base part here, and they do have the right sort of configuration to be a voxel, they are going to bend and move with this root chain. So until, either by building it differently, or by adjusting how we treat kind of this root, how this base chain should rotate, we will adjust this so that you could achieve, right now you can achieve some of the effect that you want, but we want to be able to make it a little bit more easier to use and more consistent. Green Jackdaw writes, is there some sort of lore about the world of chicken? Yes. And that's as much as I'm going to reveal right now.
Soon to be revealed.
Yes.
I don't know how soon, but we're working on it.
Yes. There is a lot more stuff coming in terms of expanding this world, as well as giving you more access to the lore and why things are the way they are. At least you can try to learn over time and get hints about what is this world and why are all of these horrifying things, or cute things in some cases, living here, and what's going on with everything else. We do have some answers to those questions, but we're not ready to reveal any of those until we have our full cohesive plan together. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring out something really horrifying. Jellybutter writes, I'm playing chicken right now and I can't seem to save my creature to the workshop. Well, what message do you get? If you build a creature from scratch, I'll make a quick small one here just as an example. I need legs of some sort, I suppose. Too high. Okay. There's my little test creature here. We'll go ahead and save you to workshop. Turtle plant test. Save. Saving a workshop. Then that went away. So now let's see. We are kind of at the whim of Steam in terms of when these things will eventually show up in your workshop. Let's go ahead and take a look to see if it's shown up in mine yet. I've already forgotten what I called it. Turtle plant, I think.
You should be able to click new. Should be the first one.
It is not showing up yet, so we'll have to take a look to make sure we didn't inadvertently break anything, or if it could just be lag on Steam's end, unfortunately. You can see some really old stuff that is now broken on my end.
Let me check in the browser real quick too. Yeah, that might be an easier way to check it. I think that is instant.
So while he's checking that, I want to check out a couple other creatures.
Oh, you have a lot of creatures.
Yes, yes. This is great. So this is Chiku by Easter61.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them yet. We'll have to check it.
Yep. So it's possible it's currently broken, but it's very unfortunately with the workshop stuff. Whenever it stops working, it's hard to tell if it's on our end or if it's on Steam's end. So it's something we have to take time and work with. That guy is great. So this is Chiku. He's got chicken mouth arms. And he looks like he just wants to give hugs. Hey, it's okay. I know everything's scary.
Oh my god, yeah, that's perfect.
Here, have some food.
Oh, what? It looks like a clown of some sort.
Everything else wants to eat all the food, so you get scared, easy. So yeah, there it goes. Yeah, the Steam Workshop is being very slow for me right now.
For me too, and that's for us to have it to both computers unrelated. means it's on their end, not chicken's end.
So this is interesting. I can only right now see some, like, oh, here, okay. Now they're starting to come back. Let me see if my, nope, not showing up yet. I made this dragon snake last stream, I think, maybe 2 streams ago. And we haven't really... Okay. Back to the community nominated. So again, you can sort by new, you can sort by popular to see kind of some of the newer stuff versus some of the older stuff that's still just very popular for what people have made. Bringing this Tauntaun by Chris Onja. Pronouncing usernames has got to be one of the...
It's like, give it your best shot. Good luck.
As it quickly tries to run away from me, because let me take my turtle plant test back here. So we can see he's used wolf parts here for the body, legs, and that neck, and then he's thrown these nice ears on it. Definitely does have that kind of Tauntaun feel from Star Wars. Right. Very interesting. Yeah. He's trying to look at me, and I'm above him. There we go. Hey, you were terrifying, yeah. Get this herd over here. Let me throw some meat. That always gets their attention. He doesn't want to eat, he wants to hunt. There he goes.
I don't know, I'm making something weird. Yeah.
Stegosaurus galloping around. So right now, with the way the leg system works, you can actually achieve this this sort of different leg walking thing just in the order in which you add legs. So let me pop off all these legs here so I can show you what I'm talking about. So this is something that might change a bit in the future. Again, it's all about as we improve our systems in the game, making things more consistent, easier to understand. But in the game right now, you can control this little bit of stuff. So if I place... basically, every leg you place, the next leg will be off of that leg by half. So I do a front leg, a back leg, then go around to the other side. Front leg, back leg. It should have the front and back legs on alternate leg cycles. There we go. So now as we watch him walk, he gallops. Yay. I think the original one might have had one of the legs that wasn't actually reaching, which gave it an even weirder setup, because arms move at half speed. Now if I were to pop these back off, I could then add them if I do front, back, back. That'll give you more of your traditional walking style where each side kind of moves together. Although the way I did it, yeah. So you can see.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's still cool.
Oh, and our shorty hatched from the nest. So now we have a second shorty walking around. So this guy has an elephant mouth, llama eyes. Those are horsetails?
Yeah.
With a cow body. All this fur, a lot of plant. So these plant necks are really great for any sort of spindly type creature. And now he's put goat legs on the outside of it, so it's going to have a lot of really great movement as it walks. Bounce, 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 bounce.
With its hair flowing.
Stegosaurus just took out Chiku. Chiku is down.
Uh-oh. It was hungry.
that is terrifying. This is a great combination of parts. So this is Parola by Plant Whisperer. You can see as it assembles, you get to kind of see how it's constructed as well. And it's made, it's like this, using the dragon wings and the beak with the snake eyes gives it this really like griffin, like hawk-ish look, which is just really neat. And that Stegosaurus is strong. I'll bring something bigger, scarier in. Oh, Rasta Spider by Delay Yajit. The stream is now Greg mispronounces your username for.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's a little box. Whoa.
Whoa.
Shorty was really weak, so that's not that surprising. But
so fast.
he's tied. Yeah. Well, the trick is now if I can bring in a couple of them, they'll act as a herd, and then they won't get scared so easily.
Run, Henry.
Okay. Now there's a herd of them. They'll start working together. Well, Henry's now running off and taking 2 of them with him. But I got 2 more here. Oh, this is another one by Plant. Oh, so Plant Whisperer apparently has done a study in a couple of humanoid type ones. So we have Dino Leaf and My Human by Plant Whisperer. Let me bring both of these in because they look absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my god, My Human.
You see, we have quite a few of these humanoids in mixed in with all these other monstrosities.
The hair is so good.
And this one, they've used all of the, I think those are elephant tusks to create claws. And we got claws on claws here, which is separating a little bit. It's not quite right. And here's My Human back over here. Let's take a closer look at him. The hair, oh, it's fantastic. I need to make arms
so,
work properly.
It floats so well.
Yeah,
Hair
yeah.
so
Light
well.
and feathered.
Yeah.
We have this giant Dino Leaf. Walking around being terrifying.
Oh, the Stegosaurus is finally asleep.
Oh, good.
Its reign of terror is not so bad.
So we have an Octocube by Minecraft Ender I'll bring in.
Oh, same issue from the other guy.
Yeah, it's one of the older. So at one point I made a lot of changes to the octopus legs, and you can see this one is one of the unfortunate casualties. But again, it's something that you can we've now set up that you can fix. So in the future, we'll be able to update these in case we make edits and changes to the block system. As it is, it's all super confused because all these blocks are totally not in the positions where the animation system expects them to be.
Yeah.
So it's going to do a lot of really weird stuff. So we'll go ahead and get rid of him. Boom. Okay.
Oh, the spiders heard that. I came running on over.
Okay, so this is Turtle Nader by Lord of D. It looks like a turtle built out of beetle blocks with some dino spikes and other goodies. Should make a good adversary.
That's cool. Well-constructed creature.
Yes. And a great example of when people see, do you have dragons or do you have dinosaurs in chicken? And totally you can. We have a stegosaurus somebody made over there, and now we've got another type of stegosaurus over here. In addition to the whole Tyrannosaurus, mechanized Tyrannosaurus Rex. Let's bring in a fire breather. This is Godspeed Demon by Faldrek Squiggy.
It reminds me of Jurassic Park.
The dinosaurs going at it.
So this one with the feathers on the side.
Yes, yes. And the noises help too.
Yeah.
We'll bring in a Skyrim Giant by Mr. Skits. I'll have to bring in this lamppost too. I have no idea how that'll end up working. It's like an old man.
Oh my god. It's horrible.
Hey, I don't got no problem with you.
Terrifying.
It wants to look very closely at you.
Who are you?
Make a noise, bring them all together. See what happens.
What was that? I'm out of here.
Oh, there's a lot of scary stuff here now. I think I gotta get out of here. Okay. So I'm gonna bring in this lamppost by Sir Tur. That's just 2 R's. I don't know the proper way. That's interesting. That's a bit of a bug. He should not be moving. There we go.
And also, what's up with its neck? Should it be like a lamppost or no? I mean, it is a lamppost.
It's all about what its look target is. So when it's at far look, there he goes. You can see as it starts to bend. So creatures, their default look position is relatively rigid. It's then when they get into these other types of look, like, oh, I want to look at that closely, or depending on the what do we call them? The posture mode of the creature at the time. So when they're in an aggressive state, they're going to be in a more rigid, so they're ready to move. And you can see now it's doing some crazy
oh my god!
Trying to do some strikes on this thing. I believe it's a giant. Is what it was called in there. Or Skyrim Giant. Or Giant. Yeah, Skyrim Giant. Okay, so we have just a time for a couple more, so we're going to bring in just a few more and see if we can get some fights going on. Well, I'm going to bring in Death. So there's 3 exclamation points. So it's Death! By, I lost the name already. Let me make sure I get this right. Camo Shadow. So now we have Death. And there goes the lamppost. Oh, that's it. Doesn't know what it wants to do with all those mouths.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
It's just a big bundle of mouths there. Fun. Okay, let's see what else we got. I brought this one in before. This is Poison Ivy by Earthquakes Sakai. And I apologize. Yes, so we have a Hydra snake here. Come on, fight each other.
Nope.
We need to get them fighting over something else. I think that's the key. Let's bring in the statue by Matt6166, also known as Billy. And we'll bring in Freddy. As the monster slowly makes its way in behind. This is a fun one. So this is Mario pixel art by Smiley Face Guy.
Oh, cool.
Ta-da! Green Jackdaw writes, can you put some human parts in the game? They're some of the weirdest mythological creatures, so it'll probably also work. Here. So we've held off on specifically doing human or ape type parts so far. It is something we want to explore moving forward.
Yeah.
Really kind of the next step of that. So we spent a fair bit of time with this whole animation system and making arbitrary chains be able to do interesting things. And kind of the next stage of that is to make it so that we can support creatures having arms and using them like arms instead of just what they are right now, which is hanging legs. So that's kind of the next step of that, will be to create arms that the creature will actually use as arms to try to grab or strike things. Or like crab claws that try to pinch and grab and do stuff. So that is on our roadmap. That is something we're working towards. And we expect, as we start to increase the number of abilities and stuff, we're also going to build in and use mythological creatures as inspiration for some of the abilities that you might want to have in game. So something that has maybe enough snake heads as part of its construction might get a Medusa type ability to try to turn things into stone or stuff like that. So it's definitely something that we are looking into and want to incorporate as part of our abilities system. And Alexonical writes, at CHKN, make some script edits like how monsters can react to others. So we just finished a major rework of our AI system to kind of support future possible stuff like that. That particularly is probably a little bit in the future. And by little, I mean well in the future, basically, when we start to adding full mod support. So you'll be able to bring in your own life blocks and create your own life blocks. You could also create your own AI routines in a similar way and do stuff like that. In the short term, you can do stuff where you can control when you spawn a creature, I believe, in the scriptable object system using our Lua scripting stuff. You can do stuff to set some of the relationships of the creatures, or at least in terms of, okay, which group are they a part of, which part are they a part of, because I know that's part of some of the other stuff. You also had, Alexonical also asked about a parts editor, which I already covered. Yes, it is in our roadmap, and we are, every time we touch our asset pipeline and how we want to, how we bring stuff into the game, the idea of it is that in the future this should be something that players can do stuff with. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the chicken logo by Tycho the Pug, which the new animation system might have really made this work. We'll see. See how the chicken... Hey, alright!
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Sweet.
So now there's a walking chicken and Mario. Oh, that held shape. That's holding shape great. Fantastic.
Actually, even better than it was.
Yes. The system works. There's a little bit of oscillation and stuff there, but that's all fixable. Chicken and chicken. I'm gonna bring in Pavo by as this is if that was ASD SED WTF CRS. This is Pavo. He highlights some of the new leg casting system in the game, as well as kind of the support for centipede creatures with these long bodies. It is something we're looking at the values on, maybe making them bendy a little bit more, but it's something we're going to touch with a light hand as we move forward, because we don't want to mess up anything else as we go. So that's Pavo. You can see with this wonderful row of crab legs on both sides. Whoa! Okay, going under was a mistake. There we go, I made it out. Hi, Zoe Hudson on YouTube. Okay, so we just have a couple minutes left. I'm trying to think, see if there's anything else. Robo Death by Camo Shadow. We'll bring that in. I'm just going to start spawning stuff. If you want to spawn stuff too, John, you totally can.
Yeah, I'll take
see what happens. This is Robo Death. We have primarily Robo parts. We've got some unicorn horns here, so this thing can charge as well, which always makes things interesting. I love putting charge on a lot of my creatures because it acts as both a great initiation tool as well as a chase down, as well as a, hey, go get there quickly. Yeah. I want to make sure I'm not missing the action here. It's the dinosaur is thinking about fighting this chicken thing. Well, that's interesting. So we got an quad octopus speak at the top there, then with all these plant mouth. Just waiting for something to get close enough to kill. This is a mini Cyclops
Beast Mount.
Velcons.
Wow, what is this about?
Oh!
Beast Mount is half tree, half turtle. It looks like it's hollow inside. Let's see. Whoa, this is awesome.
Yes.
You can go inside of it. Got a whole... Well, the feathers... Yeah, you can actually go inside of it.
You can really mess with it, throw some food at once inside of it. You can see right now some of the voxel system is currently disabled, which is something we're going to be bringing back in a stronger way.
Oh, this one's really cool. There's a face inside. You should walk inside, Greg.
Okay. Carefully try to get inside this.
It's a little weird, but it's...
Well, I mean, it's chicken. Of course it's weird. Oh.
It's like you're in a fun house.
Oh, there is a face in here.
Yeah.
This feels like I'm playing like Doom 2 and glitching inside to look at John Romero in the final
exactly. Boss. I got the same feeling.
Let me get out of there. Woo. It's intense.
Zoe
Hudson is very excited that a YouTuber said hi to her. I guess we're YouTubers now, so hi, Zoe Hudson. So this is Chicken. We were showing off a bunch of our favorite creations from the workshop, which ranges from monsters like that, the chicken logo, Mario's walking around over there. We've got this spider sleeping very peacefully spider thing with this huge wooden and things like this. Pavo, the many-eyed horse, giraffe, crab.
Looking at the dandelion.
Sometimes you gotta look and you gotta stop and look at the flowers, John. That's just.
Gotta stop and smell the flowers. There you go. Let's stop it like this one. I think you have trouble with your neck, buddy, but we'll help you out.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's going to do it for us. We've got to get back to work. We got a lot of fun stuff that we've been working on. We've been working on some controller support stuff. We've been working on some future asset pipeline improvements. We've been working on a lot of fun stuff.
So that's a good point. Anyone that would like to play with controller support, probably tomorrow it's finished. So what we're going to do is start testing it. We're going to be putting on pre-release. So if you want, you can switch over to that branch and you can try out with your Xbox controller, PlayStation controller, any controller.
Steam controller.
Yeah, it should just
try that.
Just work. So if you do, give us a shout out. Let us know how it works for you, and let us know if you have any issues or not.
And so I'm gonna go ahead and post some links. Hello, Lord Dragons. If you're just joining, we've spawned a few of your creatures. Let me jump into our store page here. So if you haven't bought chicken yet, this is a great time to do it. We are currently on sale. It is what's the official price here? It just went away for me when I clicked on the link. I've just posted a link to it. We're on sale right now. It is $9.74. So this is our 35% off is a pretty big sale. If you haven't checked it out, this is a great time to get it. The game, as you can see, has lots of fun things, and if you do purchase it, that means you can access the whole pre-release branch, as well as if you. Let me post another link here. Our Steam discussion forum here. We very heavily are active on it, helping you with any issues you might find. Answering any questions you might have. In terms of new stuff, we're on the developer branch. We have not shown anything majorly new today. At least new if you've been constantly playing Chicken. If you haven't in a while, there's lots and lots of new stuff. Ranging from the whole riding mechanic, you have throwing axes, you have the whole new animation system and AI improvements. Throw an axe.
Remote control creatures.
Yeah, remote control creatures, so you can battle creatures directly, creature on creature, either by riding, you can do jousting, you can do, like I said, remote control, triggering any of these abilities. And that's all just in the most recent stuff. If it's been even longer, the game has just grown and changed dramatically. And here we got a bunch of the world creatures John is wildly spawning to see what happens. So again, if you haven't checked it out yet, I'll try to frame this so we can see all these awesome creatures with the chicken logo creature in the background. Very nice. So please check us out. You've seen the links. We're on sale. And thank you so much for joining us. So we're going to end this here because we have to get back to work, adding lots more content and features. And again, follow us along on our Steam community forum, and we're happy to answer any questions you have, as well as check us out in the store. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye, guys.